So my name is Bill Warren. I'm the vicar of the South Croydon Benefice, which includes these two churches of St Peter's and St Augustine's. Our central aim is to worship and to lead worship, and our worship is focused on the Eucharist. So all our main services are Eucharistic based. We also have other services like the carol service. Yesterday, we're in this week coming up to Christmas, and we had a wonderful benefice carol service here in St Peter's yesterday afternoon with our joint choirs and readers and prayers. And the local community came, helping to prepare for the holy season of Christmas.
I get involved in all the services, which I love. Mondays is the day that I spend most time in the parish. And at the moment, I spend Mondays after a team meeting here in the morning. I spend Mondays at Hurley Oaks Primary School listening to the children read, which is very interesting. Because we're building up a project which will involve a lot of people that go to that school and their families. It's a local school to us, and not many of the people from over there would think about setting foot inside a church, and indeed many of them have never heard of God.
Because I help out from time to time at the floating shelter in the evenings in the winter, and I think one thing that it's opened my eyes to is just how impoverished there are. There are still so impoverished people here in England. People would think that everybody is looked after by the welfare state, but it's not the case at all. And we have here in Croydon, a London suburb, people sleeping on the streets who need desperately help in every form, with a warm place to sleep and something to eat. And we help these people as much as we can.
I never know what's going to come through my letterbox next, or messages that I receive by the phone or the email, and so our life could be very varied. We sometimes host film companies and let our buildings be used. Down at St Augustine's, we have a community centre, so many different people and groups from our local area use us, from a play group to all sorts of exercise classes, drama classes, people who are learning French and other languages. Of course, we have parties for children and wedding parties. There's always something going on.
You shout it out, but I can hear a word you say. Talking loud, not saying much.
We moved from Palm Sunday to the Monday of Holy Week, which is here at St Augustine's, and traditionally that's a day when the church is open for people to come in and pray whenever they like. So we try and keep it open all day. This year our prayer stations will be about the Lent study that's happened, which particularly has involved a lot of artwork this year.
It's broadened our horizons, because of course one of the things we've done is we've focused on the work there. This year in our Lent call we've been focusing on projects in Zimbabwe, and I would just want to say to them, just keep holding on, because we are so impressed with the faith that you show.
Raise your voice, sticks and stones may break my bones.
That we get a great deal out of our relationship with them, even though it's mainly by email exchanges and the occasional set of photographs. It's really lovely to hear their news and to learn about a different way of life. We have a great deal in terms of, wealth is the wrong word to use, but the church here certainly has more financial wealth than the church in Zimbabwe. So we have a wealth of expertise and knowledge in various different professional fields. I'm not just talking about the church, that we can share with them, which might be helpful. And they in turn have this incredible spiritual way of life and a faith, a very strong faith, that I don't think as a community we have particularly here. So we can exchange these things and we can both grow and we can both develop.